Peter recently came to the conclusion that you can't have a trading chart live on your screen and not feel compelled to trade. Isn't that right, Pete?
Yeah, it's strange. I mean, I didn't think it would matter, but something happens in the charts and you're like, oh my God, why am I not in this? I'm stupid. I'm the stupid one.
Yep. I think we literally wire a dopamine feedback loop every time we trade and see profit happen because of what we see on the chart. So we have to be real careful about that.
That's true. I never thought about it that way. Like once you start trading, then you see it as profit, like money that you can make. Like if I was sitting next to a river and there was just money in a river going by, and I knew there were sharks in the river. Well, maybe not sharks.
And you had to jump in the water every time in order to get the money.
Eventually, there'd be a good enough money to go by. And you're like, those alligators, I don't care. I'm jumping in.
That's right. And it's it's the perfect dopamine loop too, right? Because it's intermittent reward. It's always available. The opportunity's there. You never know when it's going to work and when it doesn't. And this is why everybody equates it to gambling, because it has the same effect on humans that gambling does.
I don't know. When I used to gamble, it was, I mean, the losing felt just as good as the winning. Trading, it feels more like
confusing to me, Tom. You've mentioned that before, and I'm like, the losing's supposed to feel twice as bad as the winning does.
No, it's like if you play Monopoly. It's like if you play Monopoly, if you lose, you still got to play Monopoly. You know, you still got to.
No. It feels like
and find out how much of a cutthroat capitalist your family is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I can't play Monopoly with my partner. We made a rule now. We used to play together. I love Monopoly, but she can't make a deal. She's like Trump, okay? If the deal doesn't overwhelmingly go her way, she's like, it's not a fair deal. I'm like, I'm giving you boardwalk for Baltic. She's like, I want 2 boardwalks. I'm like, I can't play with you.
You learn a lot about people in Monopoly, for sure.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
She can never be a ruler. Don't put her in charge. She can't be president.
I learned years ago that I will cheat at all board games.
Oh my God.
If I can cheat, I will cheat constantly.
Remind me not to play board games with you then.
Yeah.
We actually had a house rule for Monopoly because we played a lot growing up, like a lot. And her house rule is if you can cheat and get away with it,
that's right.
Then
you can cheat. Right.
Because we couldn't stop the cheating. We couldn't stop it. So we just had to kind of fold that in.
Oh, the Hartman brothers. Forever fascinating.
Well, that happened on the micro scale. On the macro scale, we're having the same sort of thing in the world. I don't know what's going on, and the markets don't know what's going on either. It's just whipsawing back and forth. I'm telling you, this whole no trade here, like no trade is a trade, has been a game saver for me. Because even though the price is moving to certain levels that I'm expecting, it's moving like beyond those levels and then reversing violently back.
Right. So, that was this 2-hour move here on Monday. We thought, okay, we're breaking some resistance lines here. We're even breaking the regression trend. I thought this was fairly well confirmed as I had moved my regression trend back to this point. We started to break above it, and it looked like we might be forming a new trend. And then this complete reversal was definitely unexpected.
Yeah, I turned back to I'm doing work. Hours later, I look back at the chart. I sent you a screenshot the moment I saw it. I was like, what just happened to this
what's going on?
Chart? What happened? It
what a ride.
All the way back to,
lots of choppy up and down here. I mean, I'm seeing higher highs and higher lows, but I don't trust anything at this point. We're right in between S1 and R1 at the moment. The books aren't telling much of a story yet. 3 minutes to the open. There's not a ton of contracts resting on the books either. There's like 44 contracts that are resting up at roughly 930, which, is just kind of I guess that's an anchored VWAP level, maybe. Other than that, it's going to be an interesting open here. I'm very curious if it's going to be a little sideways and choppy from the open today, just because initial volume seems low, and we've already had 2 openings here this week that were just complete. The first one was a major rally. The second one was like, hey, let's chop around for a minute and then fall and then rise again. So today seems like we could be in a sideways pattern for a little while as well. But let's keep an eye on it.
So that sort of thing happens is symptomatic of when the dollar does a breakout move like this. So we have the dollar that broke out, went to the top of the range, and then pulled back. And so that pullback coincided with this rally inside of equities. We saw Bitcoin go up, we saw futures go up. The big question to me is the dollar done? Are we coming back down to the bottom of the range, or are we taking a short break here and we're going to move up? Plus, we're in March. March is one of those periods of the year that is super, super dangerous, where by middle of March, we're going to have liquidity that's going to get pulled off the table. And so I'm always expecting price to move dramatically up into March, and if up into March, just so that it can rinse everybody out afterwards, which doesn't really help us for, like, doesn't help you intraday. Because who cares if it flushes out 2 weeks from now? Today we still have to decide if it's going to go up or go down. But generally speaking, I'm looking at this volatility within the option space. Imran Khan from Options Insight on X, he's a really great follow if you guys are interested in options information. He was talking about this idea that even though the price of the underlying assets weren't really moving dramatically, the skew that people the price that people were paying for volatility for options was increasing. And when you have the options price increasing while the underlying is not really moving, it means smart money is hedging against some potential risk that then surfaces. And so I'm expecting volatility just to keep on happening for the next month or 2 months, and just to expect these unbelievable swings every single day.
Yeah, I definitely agree there. I think there's there's a lot of uncertainty around not just this aspect of our economy. The other uncertainty for the rest of the week is still the AI play. So as we overlay what's happening here this week with Iran, on top of the concerns about the frothy environment for AI, I'm very interested to see how all this combines together this week. We got ISM coming out in 30 minutes as well, the PMI data. And then Friday we have non-farm payrolls. So this is going to be a rocky week.
And today ADP came out. The jobs numbers were good.
I saw it.
It's just a weird thing. It's like, that's why I titled this New War, but good jobs numbers. So bullish.
Yeah, I love your headline here.
What are we supposed to be betting on here? What are we supposed to be happy about? Anyways, for today's levels, like, I'm totally expecting. I mean, I want this 25,105 level on Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, on NASDAQ to be cleared to the upside, right over here. And I want on Bitcoin, I'm looking for the futures level to be cleared at, what is this here? 74.5. I mean, I could even totally see Bitcoin get into 80,000 up here, but let's call it, this level here is what I'm looking for. And it's going to be around this area, around 74, 75. Then I'm going to be looking to short Bitcoin and then to short MNQ. But my bias today is not to the downside.
Okay. Well, we put a poll out here on YouTube if you guys want to answer. Are you guys long or short?
Yeah. Let us know.
Trey
Markets
in the chat is saying, I'm $289 away from qualifying for my first payout on Tradeify using my automated strategy. Hoping to get it on stream with you guys. Go get it.
If we had cool sound effects like the other professional streamers out there, we'd be going crazy here. So let's just go. Woo!
I got one.
Just remember, hooray!
There we go. Hey, we got some confetti.
Just remember,
awesome, Ventura.
A majority of driving accidents happen 5 miles away from your house. There's something about being close to your destination that can get you a little bit squirrely. So hang in there, make it smart. Well, I guess it's automated, right? So your emotions are not involved in this.
Right.
Automated strategy.
Yep. So one more decent trade there.
Trey, I need that strategy. I will pay you $100.
Dollars?
No. You can't say that. You can't say the last part. It becomes legally binding.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll pay you 100.
I'll pay you 100.
100 seashells. 100 bottle caps.
Well, that's why we're here, everyone, to farm you for successful strategies. Thank you so much. So welcome to everyone to Price Action Live at Traders Post for Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. I'm one of your traders, Tom Sacred Prophet Hartman, alongside Mike, the Tradinator Christensen, co-founder and CSO of Traders Post, and Peter, the Last of Us Hartman, part of the Traders Post marketing crew. Up to, you're a zombie apocalypse, Peter, but a really great time, a really great game, a really great show. Up to 4 days a week at Price Action Live, we trade in front of you using the advanced trade execution engine known as Traders Post, the epic software that upgrades your trading. So whether trading stocks, futures, options, or crypto, Traders Post has got you covered. Today's stream is brought to you by BluSky, the best-in-class prop firm that offers same-day activation, daily payouts, and no max restrictions. So visit bluesky.pro and sign up for your first prop firm account today and trade futures like never before. Use coupon code WELCOME26 to get 50% off your launch plan account for first-time subscribers. Guys, look at the green candle on NASDAQ. Full port long. Let's do it. Max profit.
Max profit.
Let's go.
Okay, don't press it. Don't.
Yeah, you know, the beauty is I have max profit of $600 today, so all I need is one decent trade, and I should be done.
That's right.
Are you in, Tom? Are you in a trade?
No. It's too difficult to do it at the same time, thread the needle while I'm looking at all this other stuff. I much prefer trading the overnight, and I like to put on a trade at 10, 12, or 2, depending on what happens in the markets.
Yep.
I'm the class says just took a long. I'm out. Wait, what does that mean?
Back to flat.
So did you exit in profit? I mean, you must have with this thing going.
I'm assuming that was a profitable trade.
Yeah.
Well done. I'm the cloth. So Tom, did you say what was you guys' bias? Long, short?
It looks like long. We've got 1 vote for long so far. Oh, nope, 3 votes. Excuse me. So I think everybody's looking pretty long here. I've taken 1 MES from our support band around 68.40. I'm in at 68.49, and I'm just going to let this one hang out. But I want to keep an eye on M and Q as well, as I could go long or short on this one and scalp it from the open.
Nice.
And of course, that's the edit in profit. Hooray!
Hooray!
We need a sound effect. It's not working.
Yeah. I am the sound effect. Oh, look at that pushback. All right, so Peter, just to show you here, like, because I'm educating Peter on my way of trading. Last night we had the drop from 6 p.m. towards the unmitigated VWAP levels, right? Mm-hmm. We did a sejourn first to this 2-hour level up here. And then we also, so that's like, remember we were talking about after the 2-hour level is when that first 2-hour candle, you can really get into that short towards that level. And then once we crossed down, we went all the way down to a nearby 2-hour level before that's where we bounced before we moved up. My problem with this sort of trading is that I can't tell if the price is going to come down to a nearby 2-hour level. Right. So like this is a good place to enter in because there's no other unmitigated levels nearby, but like it happened at 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not there in order to do it. But whenever you see a move like this and it happens right off of a level, that's what gives me confidence. So like this morning, let's say I was in sometime this morning, I might be setting up for long positions, either longs at other 2-hour levels, or whatever bounces could happen at open. But that's why my bias is long, because we confirmed here a strong bullish move from the overnight.
Cool. That makes sense to me. The cloth says I'm short. Did you get in on that red candle? Where'd you get in on your short? Because it's looking good right now. All right.
What's the option space telling us here?
Oh yeah, what's Gamma doing and the dollar and Bitcoin?
Yeah, let me go check that real quick. It's so funny. I used to check Bitcoin liquidation maps all the time. That was my big thing for crypto, or even in general. There is no rhyme or reason for what's going on in the crypto space that has that traditional metrics are telling us. Like, it's just moving in this weird, suspicious way, because Michael Saylor and Jane Street are manipulating the Bitcoin price for their own personal profit, obviously.
Allegedly.
No conspiracies here.
I heard it from Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, so that's why I know it's true.
That's got to be.
All right, let's see what Gamma is saying here. We got
Yeah, I kind of knew it was going to be a little bit of a shaky open here.
positive Gamma, so choppy. Chop, chop.
Chop, chop. Yeah, that was kind of my expectation.
Did you try a trade?
Yeah, I tried a little short there. Wasn't able to capture the 20 points. So I'm going to try again here in a minute, but I want to see a clean close below VWAP first.
No problem.
When you say you try a trade, do you do like Tom does and have a specific stop loss, and then that stop loss gets hit, or do you exit early?
Yep. No, I only put two micros on that one, and it just hit the stop. So before I go heavier with more conviction, I'm going to wait a little bit longer for the thesis to play out, see a few more candles close, and then I'll try a larger trade after this. I like where ATR is right now. I like that we gapped open about 100 points. So we could come back to retest the weekly VWAP and even some of the overnight VWAPs before we rally further. Because we're in between R1 and S1, I'm fine with price going either direction in this range. And I'd like to participate in what looks like it could be an opening drive. But, you know, we've got the open at 838 and so far the high here at 970. So this is looking like an opening range, and I want to wait for it now.
Nice.
Yeah, good call out on the cloth. POC is now at 904. So I just want to keep an eye on how price is responding to these levels.
Ooh, now POC is available in Pinescript. Ooh, once I find the time, I'm going to be making all kinds of new volume scripts. Let me ask you, I was having trouble setting up the live price on Topstep for a command pad. Did you have any, were you able to succeed at that? I'm just having difficulty getting the live price in there.
We still need to do it, right?
Yeah, I tried it out, and I was like, it kept failing, even though I was following the same sort of pattern. I wasn't extracting it properly, so I didn't know if you were running into the same issue.
I didn't have a chance to take a look at it. I'll have to look at the source code and see what's going on page there and how the extractor can be written for that page.
Okay, I'll continue then. I was like, I don't want to continue this if Mike is already doing it.
No, yeah, I haven't had a chance. There's like a dozen features I still want to wrap up here, and then we'll get everybody on the beta testing list a copy of it so we can get some feedback. Big part of what I'm focusing on right now are the risk rules, the risk sessions.
Peter, did you get a chance to get your hand on command pad and give it in a shot?
No, I didn't give you my GitHub username, but I said,
wait a second. Do you have a backwards hat on?
I'm channeling my what's his name? The Strong Trader.
Oh, I thought you were trying to be like Cuba Gooding Jr. from what was that show?
Sure, him too.
The movie, yeah, the 1980s, 1990s. All right. Well, did the market decide to just die down and stay flat here? What is going on? Give up the ghost.
Yeah, we're still in the orb here.
Oh, this is going to be one of those setups for a Mustang Cross. Mustang Cross is when the session VWAP crosses the overnight VWAP, where we get explosive moves often. Do we have a gap trade today? Yeah, we do have a gap.
Yep. I want to see if I can grab some of that gap, but it doesn't look like it yet. Man, I just keep coming back to break even. This is driving me crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
All right. I'm going to do the mic thing, and I'm going to open up my practice account and connect that.
Hey, actually, yeah. Why the heck am I not doing that?
Feed the beast.
That's right.
Well, I don't know that the practice account will make me feed the beast. I think it might. I might just be jonesing for the real, you know.
I guess we'll find out.
Meth or whatever it is. Like, we need a real drug.
Fair enough.
I'm going long 835. I'm in. Wait, why does it say follower? Why is my practice account a follower account? Oh, I'm gonna change that.
Okay, there's the gap fill on MES. Yeah, a little choppy here from the open. It looks like the orb has been established, but I could see. I think if we get a pullback here up to VWAP, this would be another. This would be a good VWAP bounce.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah,
where?
we
At
pulled
what
far
level?
enough from VWAP, and I'm seeing 176 contracts at 875 to sell.
Oh, to sell. Okay.
To sell. So here, if you want me to turn the robot voice on, he's freaking out right now.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
How do you feel about? Well, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, "I'm just looking for 20 points." It's just being above overnight VWAP makes me nervous to take a short here.
Roll the dice.
Don't confuse me with facts and half truths, Tom.
Oh, wait. So now the buyers are taking over. Like I said, this is going to be a choppy open. We knew that coming into it.
Peter, do you have a greater respect for? Sorry,
the clock says new. And the clock says news at 9:45.
Oh yes. What was the news again?
I got Truth Social open. I don't know if it's I do.
S42.
All right, let's put it.
No, at 45, it's the S&P Global PMI, which is not as good as the ISM. So let's see. The ISM is the gold standard.
Gold standard for what? Misinformation?
For their diffusion survey. It's generally more reliable.
S45. S40.
Oh, sellers really okay. There was my short. Damn it. Damn it.
Yikes.
S40. S43. S40.
Robots freaking.
All right. Yeah, we came in under. Well, have another chance in 15 minutes. Let's see if that reverses.
I don't know why I'm not able to connect TradingView on TradingView anymore. It just keeps saying unauthorized.
Huh. I see. Peter, do you have a newfound respect for
Yes.
all the years I spent trading and all the hardships that I had? And you're like,
sorry, no. I answered that way too quick.
God.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I do. Honestly, I'm more impressed with you, which is a strange feeling. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
The fact that you've had to suffer through this, I'm sorry you had to do it alone, buddy. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God. There are
17 years in the Chateau d'If, and then everywhere else you could remember.
Count of Monte Cristo.
Count of Monte Cristo. 17 years.
I can't have this cap backwards. The whole point is got Trader's Post on it. I'm gonna wear it sideways.
I keep trying to grab this wick, and I've got a resting order at 888.50, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to nab it or not.
You're brave to short here, although at 24,901, if I was going to short, that's what I would short from. What's the entry you're trying to get?
888.50.
Oh, that's a good one.
Literally, there it goes. Okay, I'm in. So let's see if I can grab 20 points from VWAP here. Otherwise, this will just be...
All right, there's 901.
And we're right to POC.
That's 901.
Pushing above.
Come on. Pull back.
Remember, I've got that long on MES, so that's kind of helping hedge right now.
Right. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Thanks, Morpheus. Dang. All right. Well, I'll put my stats up here in a second. Let's see if this trade plays out.
Congressman or Senator Thomas Massey? He has this debt calculator that he wears on his lapel, like this live digital debt calculator. I want one.
Oh yeah,
where
that's
it
awesome.
shows like my P&L or something. Like it shows I don't know, something about my trading to let people know I did well or didn't do well. I wonder if it would keep me accountable.
Yeah, so Uncloth, you're asking about what I said about POC and Pinescript. This is a new release that TradingView did recently. Let me just pull up the thing here. Yeah, so if you take a look at the new blog post, I'll post it in the chat. TradingView is now making the volume footprint available in Pinescript. So what that means is that you're going to be able to extract information such as, where is it? It says it over here. You'll be able to grab the point of control as well as the value area high and value area low within the script. And so we'll be able to use this data in order to get more granular volume information or more specific volume information. If you have the professional plans, you'll be able to get the buy and sell values as well. And so now we're gonna have a new league of indicators for volume that's way more granular. Damn. Yeah, that's a dangerous game there, Mikey.
You know, I was off by $1 for my take profit.
What?
Dang.
Yeah. Holy smokes, I'm up $340 in my practice account. God. Okay, this is terrible.
Just by switching to Geico?
I put on 3. The future I could have had. There's a movie what was the movie where you got to see alternate timelines?
Paycheck.
Where your life was better. No. There's something like Everything Everywhere All at Once, but not that.
Everything Everywhere All at Once?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. What was that one that won all the awards or whatever? With the Asian
Eternal
lady?
Sunshine and the Spotless Mind? No, that's on different timelines.
No, the lady who keeps jumping between.
Yeah, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
All at once.
Yeah.
So that would have been my take profit there. Gosh darn it.
Oof. Oh.
So Peter, that's why I call 24901 as the level to short from, because from there is where we actually had the pullback, even though it wicked beyond that, just enough to short people out, stop people out.
Aventura says, "Oh my God, I'm so close."
Oh goodness, Jay, you're back.
How far away? It was like 240 something before.
289.
289.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'll be so happy for you, Trey.
Yep. Drinks on tray, folks. Drinks on tray.
And Tradeify is great. Their payout process is fantastic.
Nice.
Right back to POC again. I'm not a fan of these wicks. They're driving me crazy.
It's a wick, Harry. I don't know why I find that line so funny to me. It's a wick, Harry. No one else does. No one else ever laughs.
Nobody.
Mike certainly doesn't. Mike doesn't care.
I'm
But
not
Mike
sure what
doesn't.
you're talking about.
It's Harry Potter. Have you not seen Harry Potter?
I have, but I was like 13 when I watched it, so it's been a while.
You only watched it when you were 13? You haven't watched it every year for Christmas?
Sorry, sir.
I've watched every Harry Potter multiple times, all the audiobooks, read all the books, man. Come on. The greatest work of our time.
Sorry to disappoint.
The greatest work.
It's a great movie, and don't get me wrong. It's just been a while. I also haven't watched all the Lord of the Rings again since the first time I watched them.
What are you even talking about? What are you even saying? Why are you trying to anger me like that? I get Harry Potter. Lord of the
Do I
Rings.
need to watch them every year or what?
Oh,
every
my
5
God.
years or so.
5 years?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Jesus.
Extended
criminy.
edition too. I don't know what. Wait, how many times have you watched the Matrix trilogy?
Okay, so that I have watched at least a few times.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay,
I thought I was
God,
gonna have to.
And maybe that
Disowned
says
her.
something about my favorite kind of film genres. You know,
Hey,
I'm not a
that's true, that's
huge
true.
fan of fantasy films. They're not my
Right.
favorite category, but action, sci-fi, heist films are absolutely my favorite. I just watched Crime 101. That one was really good.
Is it because you have no heart and you don't believe in the future, sort of thing?
No, I'm just criminally minded and I like plotting best in my mind.
Right.
every day I show up to the market trying to figure out how I can heist some money.
That's
Hey,
right.
That's right.
That's right.
It is a heist. I love thinking of it that way. That's
Oh, you
great.
got Peter's line. Peter loves heist,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
love heist and zombie. That's why I like Army of Thieves and what was the companion to that?
Yeah, you can't
are-
talk to Peter when he drinks because he talks about heists and zombies all the time.
There's a really good movie with it's kind of cheesy, but honestly, I really liked it. It was with Ryan Reynolds in the early 2000s. It's called Foolproof, and he and his friends would plan these elaborate heists just to see if they could get away with it, but they never execute on it, right? It's more just like creating the script for a movie. They're doing all the research, but not actually committing the crime. And I always thought that was a fascinating idea. Like, if we were to just play the game of committing a crime, what would that look like? And
sure it's illegal, but yeah.
That's like just being on
Planning it?
Tinder. I'm
Yeah.
in my marriage, but I'm just gonna be on Tinder for a bit and just see how that goes. It's gonna work real well.
That's funny.
Foolproof. I like that. No, I think planning a crime is still a crime, but only if
Is
you
it?
get caught.
I guess I mean, if you could be, I suppose, charged with conspiracy.
Yeah.
But like if you're showing clear evidence that you and your colleagues really just do this for fun, it's like playing Dungeons and Dragons, but you're using real world information. I don't know. I feel like you could defend yourself pretty well on that.
Yeah, but then you have to defend yourself.
I know. I don't want to be on that side of the thing. No, you
I
understand.
swear it was just a joke.
It's a Stranger Things type of thing. That's what it is.
That's funny.
It's like explaining to my partner why I have two phones, you know? It's like, no, the other one, it's just, I talked to AI on that one, I swear.
But it's funny. I did have police for some reason come to my home at one point, and then they saw on my walls Back to the Future posters and my chess sets and video games, and they're like, "Oh, you."
Oh,
Wow, what a place to cut out. You cut. Are you back?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, you're not."
We had
like,
to cut
"You're
you
not
off.
doing
You were about to admit to a crime, so
No, no. They're like, "You're no
crime of being too nerdy."
Too nerdy. They're like, "Okay, you're just a nerdy guy." I was like, "I have a sword." Yeah, but it's a dragon hilt sword that you got from Comic-Con. It's like, it's not even.
It doesn't even count.
Tridents.
Come on, buddy.
Nothing. Yeah.
All right, what are we
All
doing
right.
here, guys?
Well, what you can help me out here is I want to set up the my practice account in TopStep here.
Okay.
To work with Command Pad. Let me see here. So I have my practice account set up here. Just want to make sure I'm not accidentally doing it on my real one. Price action live practice, auto submit, both sides. All
You said
right.
short at 901, but
Market.
climbing up.
No, I will not give way to the siren call. Let me enable this. All right. So now that the strategy is here, I have to. Let me see if this works here. I open up Command Pad.
Trey, what do you have to get to in order to get to hit your target? What's the price? I'm curious.
It's got to be
Tom,
on by less than $100 at this point.
All right. So I forget here, Mike. How do I get to my strategies?
Yeah. So just head
Command
to
Pad?
strategies first. You're going to make one for your practice account alone.
Yeah, I did here,
Okay.
and then I
then
open up
click-
Command Pad.
Yep.
Oh,
And then click on the strategy itself. But you have to do it in the same browser so that it can read the contents of the page.
Well, it opens up the browser here. Let me see how that works.
Okay.
If I hit,
Everybody, Tom hacked Command Post to work with Arc browser. That's why it looks.
well, I'm just trying to. Let me see if it works. So if I click
want people to
here,
think that you're
Starting to wonder if we need to rename it to Command Post just to stay on brand.
Oh my goodness! Did I say Command Post?
You did, but I was like, oh, that's actually a good name too.
Yeah, actually,
We got to have the
All right.
keypad reference in there though.
that's true. They're both good.
If it's not reading the contents of wait, go back to the wait. You're on my screen now.
yeah. Sorry, I was just hiding it for a second. But
Yeah, you might need to refresh the strategies page on Traders Post, but it should show you the list of strategies. But you have to click on your strategy for that account in order for it to see your JSON templates. your signal templates, excuse me.
1 second.
Okay, that's 3. Come on, give me the long above.
All right. In the chat, I'm seeing.
Oh, I see the problem. It's not going to work.
I don't understand.
But even if you don't have it, Tom, you can just add the buttons manually.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do
just
now.
paste in the JSON message.
All right, there's my webhook.
And the clock says everyone flat. Trey says I use percentages, 0.15% for stop loss and 0.15% and 0.3% for the take profits. Nice. Mike, do you see this? Did I miss something? There's something in the chat that says, how can I join your giveaway? Is there a giveaway?
Nope. Not sure where that came from.
Yeah. All right, Tom, you got it to work?
Yeah, I'm setting up the buttons now. Let me just
No worries, no worries. Foolproof. Well, I added foolproof to my watch list.
Peter, does this trading prop, does it make you want to trade other types of assets, like other types of stocks, options, crypto, anything like that?
Crypto futures, my BitGet account. I'm going to be doing that. Some poly market, but mostly, like, I'm mostly interested in tech. So I really want to understand how to build an automated strategy, how to use Trader's Post more effectively. That's where my joys are going to come in. Not in.
Hell yeah, let's go. Sorry, that was a fun one.
You nailed it.
That candle came out of nowhere.
Hooray!
Hooray!
All right, never mind. That's the sound. That's it.
we're copying
the
Burnt Peanut. Yeah, we're
Peanut
copying
from,
a popular live streamer who does that. Hooray!
Woo! Wait, but can you guys put a little bit more of a hint of sarcasm in there, though? Just yay!
Well, yeah, that's true. I don't want to make it seem like I'm actually happy for other people's success, because that's like
correct. Yeah, we're not, and everyone else should lose but me.
That's right.
The game is called I Win. All right, let's see if I can actually get to any kind of goal today. This would be great.
You can get to a goal if you aim negative. If you aim negative, then
lose, right? Yeah.
That's right. Then I win every day.
Tom, didn't you say short 901?
No, for that little tiny short from the a 50-minute drop there, which is what happened.
I see.
Because he just won the 20 points.
All right.
I got 40 points on that one.
Nice. My bias is long for the day anyway, so I'd be aiming for.
Yeah, everyone else is too. We got 100% 5 votes for long this morning. So I'm with you guys. I think we're all seeing the same thing. There's some support here on MES and MNQ, but the next stop here to test is 25K on NQ. And there are a lot of selling contracts up there, about 500 total across several prices.
I'm going in.
Okay, so let me help you out, Tom, now that I'm not distracted.
Distracted. Tom was the distraction. Trading is the mission.
I'm setting up the ticket. My practice account set up there. Quantity 1, price market. I have to send the price over.
Right, and you can rely on your subscription defaults for the order type if you want. So D stands for default, which is what or you could think of it as deferring to your subscription settings.
Got it.
And that will empty the price out, but it will set a signal price if we're extracting the price. But I guess we need to work on that for Topstep.
Yeah. So
if you leave it as default, you don't need to send a price, but then take profit and, well, let's see. I don't think we have brackets set up for Project X yet. So you could send it this way and it'd be just fine. Yep.
All right. There's the market buy.
You know what Mustang Trader asked for is when he hits the signal. No, you asked for it. I'm sorry. I have this on the list as well, Tom. When you hit the signal, I'll look to see if your strategy page is open in the background and refresh it automatically.
Right. Well, that's fun.
What do I have to do to get TradingView to match what I'm seeing on Topstep? It's so delayed.
It's not delayed. It's that the price that shows up on TradingView and volume is different than Topstep because Topstep has their own direct market access and their pricing feed seems to be different than TradingView's pricing feed. Like people have reported several times that even VWAP seems to be different on the two platforms because the volume and price numbers are coming in differently.
So if I put a trade on TradingView, send it over to Trader's Post for it to trade my TopstepX, what is it going to do?
It depends on the structure of the trade, but if you send a limit order of, let's say, $899.50 here in this case right now, then it will set a limit order at $899.50 on Topstep. There is some variance there between the two platforms. So if you were to send a market order and you expected to get in at 910, but you get filled at 908, it's just going to look like slippage.
If anyone's wondering why we just have a little bit of a pullback over here, Peter, this is right here at yesterday's session VWAP level. We just cleared that, hit that, and we got that pullback. So whenever I'm looking for, if I was going to scalp, this is one of the techniques I would use at every level in it within a trend. Scalp for a little bit whenever you're bouncing off of these levels here. But I would still expect this to bounce back up to 125.
So ISM data came in above forecast 56.1 to a forecasted 53.5. So good signs of expansion there. But what was the news for that 840 or that 845 meeting we were talking about earlier? That was 20 minutes ago, right?
That was that was the S&P Global PMI.
Got it. Okay.
Services PMI, even not even manufacturing.
Yep.
But ISM came in at 63, so also below previous. But that's still within expansionary phase. And then ISM non-manufacturing PMI for February is 56.1, so that's above. So sort of like netted out of being flat. Like news-wise, it's sort of like nothing bad. But no bad news could mean bullish for markets. What does option space say now? Positive gamma 339. So I'm not expecting any wild move for a while.
All right, so heading back to Command Pad, it looks like you've got a trade you can now put on from it, but we'll work on the price extraction for Project X and go from there.
Yeah, I'll do it. I took a stab at it yesterday, but I wanted to finish more of our other things, so I'll get back to it then. All right, guys. Well, we're soon going to be wrapping up, but look, we were going to have a counter here for the number of time that Mike says feels good or looks good. Or looks like, and you didn't. You
made me too self-conscious about it. All right,
you see that like it's a bad thing. Okay, we did you a favor. Okay? Of course, my top the top comment for this stream here has to be Aventura getting close to his first payout. Very happy to see that happening. Reminder to everyone, he says it's 289 away from qualifying for my first payout on Tradeify using my automated strategy, hoping to get it on stream with you guys. Look, we don't want to push you one way or another to go on tilt or anything like that or do anything to take on more risk. Let's see what your automated strategy does. If you get there, great. If you don't, we're still happy that you let us know and that you're paying attention and that you're joining in the Traders Pulse journey with us. I want to thank everyone else for being here. I'm the Cloth, Trey, Jarmo, Hartman, Peter. Oh yeah, Peter's talking in the chat while you're supposed to be on stream, Peter. So happy to have you guys here. We will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for even more trading. Later on today, you guys are going to see Trevor's doing tutor sessions. Is that 1 p.m., Peter?
1 p.m. That's right.
That's right.
And we have the first clip of Brett Steenbarger that's going out today at noon. Very
And
good.
that was a good interview.
Yeah, I was trying to clip out like the best parts, and then like all of it is good. So, so the clips are coming out. The full interview will be out this Friday at noon, but we got clips coming today and tomorrow. Ooh, I made $53 just now.
All right. Now we're talking.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll be back tomorrow. And for now, we say happy trading! Hooray!
Yay!